Today I'm pleased to bring you an affordable RC that hopefully will be fun to get the young ones or even some older adults into the hobby. Today we'll be looking at the Granite Voltage by Arrma. It's the good stuff, gotta have it. Alright everyone, here it is. Just got this on a holiday special over at Arrma or Tower Hobbies. $99, completely ready to run. So you get supposed to be the battery, a charger, remote. So I've been looking for something that would be complete, ready to run for people that have nothing in the hobby, and I want it to be hobby grade, so parts would be available if and probably when you're going to break stuff, especially if you're going to give this to a kid. You're probably going to break something, so that's the most important thing. You know, growing up, I remember having like Radio Shack RCs, and you would hit something, it was broke, and that was done. That was it, no more RC. So it kind of sucked. And then, you know, I finally got into hobby grade stuff with Tamiya, so we got this. So let's take a look here. Take a look here on the little box action here real quick. So adjustable body mounts, adjustable ride height. Oh, that's interesting. Multi-spoke, the wheels, fully waterproof electronics, DNA tough ball bearings throughout, metal diff gears, smooth tough. But okay, so your diff, but this is all plastic. Okay. Top load shocks, never lose a spring. Double wishbone front and rear suspension. Okay, that's good. Metal drive shafts, metal gear differential. So the differential has metal gears on the inside, but it's plastic. So we have a waterproof servo transmitter, 1800 milliamp. Nickel metal hydride battery, a small wall charger, 540 brushed motor, so it's not gonna be fast, but it's good for a beginner, especially small children and stuff like that. 2-year warranty. That's one of the great things with Arrma, or actually any of the Horizon Hobby stuff, which is like Lozy and a couple other brands. So 2-year warranty. So, what do we got here? Big Air. Make big jumps with plush oil-filled suspension. Durable tires with foam inserts. Alright, I think we got all the artwork done here. Dun da da da. Okay, it's hidden in there. Alright. That is nice looking. Let's get these, get this out of here. I don't like the way this feels. This is very sharp. Look at these points. Well, I don't understand them. That's a very just kind of unfinished, almost like it was out of a mold and they snipped it. Does this thing even stand up? Okay, that's weird. That's okay, so that's cool, so that you can't really lose that, but I don't like the feel of this. This is just a very sharp. Let's get some lightage here. I couldn't turn it on before because the reflect off the box, but that's very sharp. I don't like the feeling of this because my wrist is, for a small child, maybe. Channel 1, channel 2. So one of this is throttle, one of these is going to be steering. So you do have a bind button. I'm not sure what this low, high, I don't know. Okay, so you have a switch here for something. I guess we will have to read the owner's manual. Enough. Alright, little wall charger. If you can get a better charger, it's ideal, but the point of this is, you know, this gets you going out of the box And then you got some AWSOME alkaline batteries. Really shame they don't give you the better. I'm not sure if they're better, and I thought I had some out here. The Arrma batteries. Oh, that's heavy. Wow, that's got some good weight to it. Let's see what we got here real quick. Okay, so these collars here are to adjust the tension on the springs. And I'm guessing this is for taking the wheels on and off. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I looked, and yeah, you got your steering and your throttle. And then right here where it says dual rate, that adjusts how much throw your steering is. So if you turn it and it's banging, you want to turn that down a little bit. So channel 2 EP. I'm not even sure if these work. They might not be connected, and there's nothing. So this might be something for another model, remote lights or something like that. So okay, so you got the diagram right here for your batteries. Right here, make life easy. Plus, generally, the spring here usually goes to the negative, the flat side of the battery, so it's not usually terribly hard to figure out. But I would say I would not recommend keeping these batteries in here for long periods of time. I wouldn't trust cheap batteries not to leak and explode. So, man, let's take a look at this thing real quick. Oh, that's wow, that's awfully slow. That just feels very crunchy. Yeah, the springs are binding, going up and down on the Now what I gotta remember, and everybody's gotta remember, this is a $100 RC. Well, that's what I got it for right now on sale. It's a $100 RC. Normally retails for like $150. So when you're looking and trying to compare, you can't compare this to like $1,000 X Max or Outcast, something like that. Or they're gonna be lesser parts on stuff, but that is a little. I mean, you can hear it. Might even be able to see it. That the springs bind on that. That is a little concerning. This is extremely slow coming up. Wow. Look at it. It's. Yep. Alright. So. Now this is kind of bad for kids that there's no tethers on these clips. That probably would be nice to see, but. Is what it is. It's interesting. Got 2 extra holes here in the body for something. Now I don't even know that much about this. I haven't watched any videos on this. I'm not sure if it just came out, if it's been out for a few years, but I purposely didn't watch any videos. I just saw this was on sale. I was like, hey, it's a great price, $99. Everything's in here, so this just feels like a plastic drinking cup. One of those red cups the everybody has at the parties. All right, so let's take a look here. Oh, okay, so that's a little tight. So now you can actually put a 2S LiPo in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna run this in front of the house with this battery, the nickel metal hydride, and then we'll put in a 2S LiPo and see the speed difference here. I don't know, that's weird. I guess it's cool. It keeps the battery up. I don't know. That is interesting little contraption here. It's kind of hard to slide this thing out. Okay, so what do we got here? What do we got here? What is this? 5 wires. to the servo. Why? Well, that's interesting. Normally a servo is only 3 wires. You know, you have a ground, and then you're going to have a positive that'll shoot out one way to make it go left, a positive the other way to make it go right, and I guess maybe they reverse to send. I don't know. Your standard servo is 3 wires. This is 5 extremely thin wires. So if you go to change this stuff, it's automatically going to be a new servo. Oh, that's interesting. So somewhere here, so we got our on-off switch. Right here is our, what you need to do if you're going to run a LiPo, you have to change this setting. So nickel metal hydride, lithium ion, and LiPo. Okay. Now guys, remember, most of these batteries are LiPo. So you're going to want to put it over here if you do. So there we have a bind button, and then we have, what does this say? Is this for lights or something? I don't know. Oh, look at that. So that is for a 3-wire servo over here. I hope that would work a servo. I'm not 100% because I don't know what channel. That might be for the switch to turn on lights. Huh, that would be interesting. But that's definitely a 3-wire, but I don't know if that would actually work the servo. Anyway, so basically this is your receiver and speed control all built into one, which is typical on a less expensive car. So if you did want to upgrade, you would have to do an ESC, then a separate receiver, and then you're going to have to swap out the servo. So we have the standard little brushed motor right here. I mean, it was great. It looks really, really easy to work on. Doesn't look hard. I mean, your gear case comes off here. You can have access to your stuff. There, the motor's right here. See, I don't think this would be... oh my... That is horrible sounding. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the shocks. That's jeez, they're very, very slow, and so these are gonna, to me, I think they're gonna need some thinner fluid in here to get these things to come back a little bit faster. But all in all, I mean, it looks like it's pretty well made. I mean, it's you know, it's Arrma, so you know, you got good quality stuff there. So that's a really nice beefy good old Arrma. Always has so much slop in their steering. Jeez. And the wow, not so bad back. I mean, some play is good. That way when you hit stuff, if anybody knows what you need 5 wires for, please let me know in the comments down below. I don't understand what the servo needs 5. I've never seen this before. But anyhow, so I did look before I came out here and did this. So if you want to do lithium ion, you do a 2S. Very affordable option is by ZEE. I think that's yeah, no, ZEE. Batteries, they have a pretty decent. You can get a 2-pack, and I think it was $40 maybe. So it's like $20 a battery. Go to my Amazon store. The link is in the video description. Go to RC Cars, and I'll have those batteries linked there. I also have some like chargers and that you can find if you want to upgrade. So the lithium's gonna, it's just a better battery. tolerate charging and discharging better. And you're probably going to get some, which we'll test. We're going to see if we get some more speed out of this. So I was thinking, where should I run this? I was thinking about going out to BMX park, running it off some of the jumps there, but I'm like, you know, I think we use this where most people are going to use this. I have a little ramp set up here in the backyard. We're just going to toss it around the backyard, see how it does. But first, let's go out front. We're going to do a little speed run and see what the difference between lithium and... Oh, wow. That is tight. Okay, well, I guess that's all it goes in. But we're going to test the lithium versus nickel metal hydride for speed. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, really out of round. All right, she works. So let's go up front and we'll do the speed run. All right, everyone, look, the video's getting way too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We're gonna do part 1 and part 2, so this is just gonna be the unbox. The next video will be the speed test, which I think you're gonna find very interesting. And we're going to do a first drive test and then my final thoughts on the vehicle. But what I want to know from you, my viewers, do you enjoy a longer, more in-depth look at an unboxing like this? Took forever because I'm like looking at each of the parts and all that stuff. Or do you like more of the faster paced things, like when somebody pulls this out of the box and goes, hey, here it is, oil-filled shocks, squishy tires, electronic speed control, balance is really nice, looks like a good body, let's go drive. Do you enjoy like the faster looks like that at it? You know, I know some people don't go exactly that fast. They're like, okay, waterproof servo, ESC, we got some air fill, you know, foam filled tire or whatever, and 540 brushed motor, 8-arm suspension, you know, oil filled shock. Is that kind of like the pace that you want, or did you like the slower, more in-depth look? I do want to speed up because the videos do get, to me, a bit long. And I wish I could be more like some of the people that are more upbeat and faster. I start getting into it and I just kind of slow down and I'm just kind of talking to myself. And I know when you get like that, it's not the most interesting thing to... And it's something I've been working on for a long time. I know I talk too much, so it's something I struggle with. I'm trying to make better videos. It's something I've been struggling with for a while, but I want to know what kind of, how do you like the unboxing even mean anything to you? Because I know some people, you know, they want to see what comes in the stuff. Some don't. I don't know. So maybe that's why it's better to break it into 2 videos. But you know, when you have a brand new video like, or a release like, I got the Big Rock fairly quick. I was on the pre-order. I got it. I want to get my video out, so I did the unboxing and drive. Maybe I should just did the drive and then did an unboxing. But you know, you want to get the video out quick. So by the time you see this, you're already going to have seen the Arrma Granite 6S unbox. So I'm going to try to speed that one up. Let me know how you felt like that one went. Because that one, that RC should actually be here tomorrow. It's going to be here faster than when I can probably get this video. And I'm going to concentrate on getting that video out because it's a brand new thing. And being one of the first people out there to have it, you know, the first people that publish stuff get the views. So I'm going to try to tweak and work to bring you better videos. But stand by for part 2 of the Granite Voltage. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. And hope to see you on the next one.